All right, this is a follow-up to the free pick email we sent out last night. We sent out a couple. We're going to start doing that once a week. Again, we did it a long time ago. We started trying to use Twitter. I may use Twitter for intraday alerts on some of the free picks, but we're going to send out one free pick a week. In this case, we sent out two. I'm going to get back to that. So ABAT was one of them. Remember, just got killed and then bounced. And I talked about on 15-minute candles. These are daily, but you could see a nice sideways base. So we called it at 211. And I'll add in today's candle. Look at that move. Switch to 5-minute candles to show you the entry here. 211 was the entry. Actually happened so fast, I didn't get it myself till about 213. But the trigger was 211. Worst case stop, whenever you have a big quick move like this, has got to go below the trigger candle itself. Okay, so 211, and you look at the candles and say, okay, 201 stop. So a dime risk, yes, that's a lot percentage-wise on a $2 stock, but this certainly had mojo, if you will. And from 211, within 5 or 10 minutes, was at 244. Ended up going almost all the way to 260. So pretty sure that's well over 20% move in one afternoon, or one morning, I should say, on ABAT. Hope you made some money on that one. Nutrisystem's a little less exciting. The call on that one. Remember, we don't take trades that trigger in the first 5 minutes. Nutrisystem was 1443. Did not trigger in the first 5 minutes. It went to 1442, so the trigger was valid. 1443. Quick 20-cent move. As always, we sell some into a spike, tighten up our stop. It never did take out the original stop, but ended up being kind of boring. But had some other stuff in our chat room that was huge. PAY for one. You guys have seen enough of our videos to know whenever I have something down huge on the day, and then you see 5-minute candles growing in length and in volume increasing, that's when I'm licking my chops. And I usually use kind of an X-ray technique to go inside of that long 5-minute candle to find an entry for our members. 52.57 was my call, somewhere right in here. Worst case stop at the low of the day, 52.26, so a little over 30 cents risk. But still, look at this, 52.57. I don't know, within 30 minutes it was at 53.53. Ended up going over 54. So a huge move there on about 30 cents risk. That was very nice. And the market's still trading, by the way. Still a half hour left. I quit basically around 3 o'clock, told everybody we've had a great day. Let's not push our luck and give any money back. And the afternoons have been horrendously boring anyway. So Skyworks, using again one of our, when you have a passionate sell-off, one of our methods called Skyworks at 27.92, using one of our methods right about in here. Stop down here, so a little bit wider than I like, but from 27.92 all the way to 29.18. Just a huge day. Huge day. AMSC. Oh, I didn't even get into FINAR yet. That was huge too. AMSC, full credit to one of our members, Mo. If I could drive down to Miami and kiss him, I would. He made such a good call for the group. 13, it hit 13 right here. Okay, you see the huge gap down. I'll show you the daily first. All right, so Mo was watching this because of that huge gap down. I really wasn't watching it, but Mo was, and it hit 13 right in here. And I know it's hard to see because of the huge gap. I could try to zoom in, but just for the interest of keeping the video short enough, 13, and then when it came back to 13 right here, so this is when Mo alerted the room, hey, AMSC over 13 could go. When he said that, when he typed it in, I turned on the projector and put it on everybody's screen and said, yeah, I agree with Mo. It's a good idea. Over 13, because what you hope for on a huge gap down is this thing to break the high of the day, and then you can get a nice measured move because shorts have to cover and longs pile in too, saying I knew that gap down was overdone. I mean, look at 25 down to an open at 13. Okay, so over 13, I said you should put your stop below this candle around 12.80, so about 20 cents risk. And as I scroll, you'll see why Mo is a hero in chat today, and everybody was paying homage to him. From 13.01, again, I didn't put this out as an official announcement, but just as good, I was sitting there projecting it and talking over the mic and showing the setup. So I mean, it's just as good as an official announcement, but I don't want to make it sound like it was my idea. Mo found it, I projected it, and showed it to everybody. And again, from 13.01 all the way to 15.40. So about a $2.40 move on 20 cents risk. I'm sorry, actually went higher than that a little bit ago, all the way to 15.64. May not be done yet. Sometimes when you get a huge gap down like that, the day of the gap down is the low for like a long period of time. So that may be the case here. Again, a great alert by Mo and a great example of the teamwork in our room. And then I forgot, FINAR was my first call of the day. I loved the way it was acting right at the open. Loved the daily. It was breaking above these recent highs. So I tried to find a way in for the membership here. And I'll show you exactly what I called. My first call was over this candle, 25.16, worst case stop 25.03. Look what happened. Triggered and stopped out within 2 minutes. Now that's the nature of an early call. It was a nice tight stop though, a little over a dime. But then as I kept watching this, I said this could still set up. I switched to twos. And I said I still like it over 25.20. This case the stop's got to go 25.01, 25, something like that, about 20 cents risk because of that daily. I love the breakout that was occurring on the daily. So even though I was wrong on the first one, look what happens over 25.20. This thing made it all the way, and closing strong as well, but made it all the way from 25.20 to 26.52. So I mean, I can't remember a day where there was this many huge trades. And I know I'm probably missing some, but I'm going to leave it at that in the interest of keeping this video short. Hopefully, again, if you're not in our chat room and you're just on our free pick list, hopefully you made a nice chunk on ABAT, a very nice percentage gainer today. So I'm going to stop babbling. Have a great night, and we should send out another free pick one day next week.